If you're brand new, put a one in the chat. Okay, put a one in the chat if you are here for the first time and you have no idea what you're about to hear about, right? Because this is going to be a little bit of a different vibe. It's going to be like a little overview, but I'm also going to help people get started, people that are new in the company. I'm going to go through both sides. So if you're new, yeah, congratulations. You guys are, in the right place, right? You're in the right place. And if you are already a part of the team, put a two in the chat, right? Put a two in the chat. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get started right now. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna break down some basics about Forex. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some very, very basic things. And then, actually, no, before I do that, I forgot. I'm gonna bring up some testimonials first, right? To show you guys the power of what we do. Okay, I'm gonna break down a little bit. As a matter of, no, I'll share the first slide, and I'll show you guys what this is all about, and then we'll bring up the testimonials. Okay, so this is actually part one of the free trial, where I'm going to be walking through a lot of important information that's going to help you understand what this whole FL2 platform is all about, what NVISIONU is all about. As a matter of fact, one of our one of the top leaders in the entire industry tomorrow will be giving out an overview. So the goal is tonight, the goal is for you to get enough information. You might have to jump on another presentation, but by tomorrow, right, we might, decide to do another call like this where we can do an overview and then you can show your friends and family about what you saw today. Okay, so I'm going to break down very quickly what Forex is, okay, and this whole concept, and then I want to show you guys two of my dear friends, Christely and Jermaine, who have been absolutely just smashing it in the Forex markets. Okay, so first and foremost, let me break down the Forex industry so you know what it is that you're dealing with. Okay, and then I'm going to break down, after the testimonials, I'm going to break down how the actual app works. I'm going to show you guys how the trading platform works. I'm going to show you how all of that works. Okay, so by the end of this call, I really want you guys to get everything that you need, okay, to really grow as a trader in this industry. Okay, so Forex, or foreign exchange, is the global marketplace where currencies are traded, also known as the FX market. It's the largest financial market in the world with a daily trading volume of over $6 trillion. It's the global marketplace. So whenever you hear Forex, Forex is foreign exchange. You're trading one currency against the other. As a matter of fact, every single one of us on this call, you have taken part in the Forex market. Okay? You've taken part in the Forex market. You want to know why? Because you have gone to another country. Well, I hope, right? Let me not assume. I hope you've gone to another country, right? And if you have, which I'm sure you have, you would have exchanged your currency where you live for another currency. As a matter of fact, I think I have some here, right? I think I have some here. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So right now I have a Dominican Republic dollars. I have United Arab Emirates dirhams. And I have US dollars. Okay? So if I'm in Dubai right now and I want to go to the United States, I can't go to the United States and say, hey, I wanna buy, I wanna buy a t-shirt with the dirham. They will not accept it. They'll be like, what is this, man? I don't know what this is, bro. Take it away. So you have to go to the exchange booth and exchange this for this. Does that make sense? That's all Forex is. You're exchanging one currency for another. And the value of the currency, you're trading the price, the comparison price, okay? So that's what, guys, let me know in the chat if that makes sense so far. You're exchanging one currency for another. I want to make it very, very simple for you guys, okay? So everybody can understand. I'm going to a certain country. I'm going to Dubai tomorrow, for example. I cannot use the British pound in Dubai. They will not allow it to happen. I have to exchange my currency for another currency, and that's the Forex market. Now, when you exchange one currency for another, there is going to be an exchange rate. And that exchange rate goes up and down based upon economical factors, based upon wars, right? Based upon, different things, elections, right? The currency will rise up and down. If the Olympic Games is happening in Japan, the Japanese yen will have a drastic change. and typically in the in an upward way. Because why? People are going to Japan and they're buying they're paying for hotels. The money's being pumped into the economy. Does that make sense? Money's being pumped into the Japanese economy. So Forex is the fluctuation of different currencies being traded. I want to show you guys and read out to you a little bit more information. Participants include banks, corporations, governments, and individual traders who buy and sell different currencies for various reasons, including international trade, travel, investment, and speculation on currency movements. Okay? So what that means is the banks who are taking your money, you think, let me know in the chat if you trust your bank. Okay? Because, let me make sure. Right? Do you trust your bank? I want to know from you. No. Okay, but you still put your money in there. The banks are trading your money. So every time you put $100,000, okay, for example, you put $100,000, I'm going to use the Art Williams accent, $100,000 into a bank. You're in the United States. You have $100,000 cash. You go to Wells Fargo, you go to Bank of America, you go to Chase, Navy Federal, whatever bank you're with, and then you put the money in there. Now, do you think that the bank is just holding your money and they're not going to do anything with it? No. They take your money and they trade it in the foreign exchange market. That's why you have investment bankers. That's why you have venture capitalists. These people leverage the bank's money and they trade it against other currencies. So for example, big billionaires, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, I'm sure you guys know who these guys are, Elon Musk, the big billionaires, they have investments, they leverage banks, they talk to big banks, they have loans, they loan out money to other banks, to other people. And all the banks are in a massive community. They're all friends. And they all borrow money from each other. And then they all trade against other currencies. That's why you get something called an interest rate. But how much is the interest rate per day? How much is the interest rate per year? You put 100 grand in the bank and you keep it in the bank. How much profit are you going to make from that? Not enough. So the whole idea is the banks are utilizing this exact same strategy to trade one currency against the other. Around 12 years ago, around 12 to 15 years ago, you couldn't trade. The only way you could trade is if you had a net worth of $3 million or more. And over the course of time, trading exchanges have opened, like Coinbase, like MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, that now enable us to trade and make money and multiply our money in the world's largest and most liquid financial market. Let me ask you a question. In the past 5 years, out of all the money that's flown through your bank account right now, roughly how much money have you made on that money? And typically the answer is nothing. The next question I want to ask you, new people, right? New people, I want to ask you a question. If I could show you a way right now where you could actually multiply the money that's coming into your bank account and earn a certain percentage per day on your money, would you be open to finding out about it? Let me know in the chat. Would you be open? Give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can do something real quick. I need to... Guys, let me know in the chat. I'm just going to sort out something with my Zoom. But let me know in the chat, guys. Is it possible that you would want to know? Do you want to know about this? Would you want to know about how to multiply your money in the world's largest and most liquid financial market? Let me know in the chat. And let me know in the chat, guys, if you have ever made interest from the Forex market, how much have you, what was the interest? Let me know, guys. I'm just going to open up the capacity. Give me a second, guys. We have a lot of people outside waiting to get in. Let's see here. Give me a second, guys. All right. Let me know in the chat, guys. I'm with you guys in literally 30 seconds. But I want to know, right? I want to know right now, you know, do you believe that you deserve it, right? Because you got to believe that you deserve it, right? When I first saw this industry, when I first saw this trading industry, and I heard about it for the first time, I was blown away. Give me a second, guys. Give me literally 30 seconds. I do apologize. I almost extended the capacity for the call. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we are getting somewhere. We're gonna hear from some testimonials in a few minutes. All right. Let's see here. Okay, we should be good to go. All done. Okay. Let's see here. Fantastic. We should be able to come in now. Amazing. So, answer the question, guys, right? Let me know in the chat. Okay? Would you, and that's the question that I was asked, right? I was asked the same question. Okay? And I said to myself, yes, I would like to find out how to multiply my money in the world's largest and most liquid financial market. Okay? Now, one more thing before I bring up these incredible leaders, right? The banks, corporations, governments, all of these major governments, the corporations, they control majority of the Forex market. Right, guys, I hope you're taking notes. 20% of the Forex participants are retail traders. The other 80% are the banks, the hedge funds you never get a phone call about, right? All the massive corporations in the world right now. So here's how it works. Currency pairs. In Forex, currencies are traded in pairs, like the euro versus the USD. So you're trading one currency against the other. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the details because it can be quite confusing, but just know. Just write this down. Write down, you can trade the euro versus the USD. You can trade the Great British Pound against the Japanese yen. Does that make sense? And then you have bid and ask prices. So for example, when I'm entering a trade, there's an asking price and then there's a bidding price. Okay? The price that buyers are willing to pay and the price that sellers are willing to accept. Then you have leverage. Now, leverage is very simple. Imagine that you're buying a house and you go to the bank. You don't own the house yet, but you're leveraging the bank's money to then get the house on a mortgage. Forex trading often involves leverage, allowing traders to control larger positions with a smaller amount of money, which amplifies both gains and losses. So with traders, you can turn £100 to £1,000. How? Through leverage. Leveraging the Forex markets. And lastly, it's a 24/5 market. The Forex market operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, because it spans multiple time zones from Asia and Europe to the US. Okay, so 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Saturday and Sunday, the market is closed. The market opens back up on Sunday night. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat if you guys are getting it so far. If you're brand new and you're here for the first time, I really pray you're understanding some basic principles about this. And I'm going to show you guys a lot about the app. I'm going to show you about the system. I'm going to show you about how it works, right? So you can see everything, okay? Now we're going to bring up two testimonials. Ladies first, I'm going to bring up my dear friend. This lady is family to me. Honestly, like she's someone that I truly can say has had my back. I've had her back from the very beginning, you know, and it's destiny because I actually reached out to her on Instagram. Her and her friend and her, you know, her bestie, and both of them are here today doing incredibly well. So proud of her and her, you know, her son is trading, her family's in the business trading. She is traveling the world. Just came back from Kenya, and she is a mother, an incredible mother, a sister to me. I could cry, you know what I'm saying? But let me leave it to Chrisley to share a quick 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, please, because we got a lot to get through today. But shout out to you, Chrisley, for just being incredible and really going out there and chasing your dreams. And she is someone that has actually utilized this exact same platform to earn an incredible income. So, Chrisley, keep it short and sweet. Over to
you. I'll try. But first, let me give it back to Derek, because thank you so much for having me on the call, bro. I am absolutely super excited for every single person that's on this call, because just like many of you on the call today, back in January of this year, I was introduced to this very platform. Now, my circumstance around the time, not working, still not working now, and I've just come off a holiday that cost me $3,500 to take me and my son on holiday. And it's only through this platform that I was able to do that. And as I said, I'm not employed by anybody. I'm currently doing Forex and this business on a full-time basis now. And I was able to save up over the last few months of me doing this business and also the Forex trading to be able to go to Kenya to celebrate my little sister's wedding. And we were out there for 2.5 weeks. I've just come back. I've got the holiday blues. But honestly, guys, one thing I will say about this platform, I have been stung so many times in the past where I've invested in platforms where people have said, oh yeah, give me 5,000 or give me 2,000 and we'll 10x your money within 24 hours to 48 hours on the Forex market. And you give these money over to strangers and literally you don't hear nothing more. They're gone with your money. And one of the things that I will say that I've really and truly learned from this platform is when I first started, within my first 3 weeks, I credited my broker account with £75. And in my first 3 weeks, I was able to make a profit of £500. Now, that might not be a lot to everybody, but to me at the time, I'm not working. It was money. There was an additional income stream coming into my household. So I was like, you know what? I need to learn this skill. I need to know how it is that I can utilize the education ideas that get sent by the professional educators on our platform. I need to get to that position that they are in, that I can just enter the markets at any point in time and be able to trade. But that comes with education, guys. And that's the thing. Most people want to skip class. You can't skip class. You wouldn't pay a tuition at uni for 3 years and not go to class. So when you are in this platform and you're on the platform and you're paying for the platform, really get stuck into the education, because it's the education that is going to give you that lifetime skill. You've heard from Derek already, as he said, this is a market that will give you a skill that you can take lifelong. I have a 14-year-old son here who has literally been learning, and actually just today he's actually really happy. I don't know if I can show you quickly, but he's actually happy because he did a withdrawal today from his trading account, and I don't even know if you guys can see this, but he's done 2 withdrawals today, one of £33.50 and another one of £18.61. Guys, he's 14 and learning through the platform how to Forex trade. Now, obviously, he's a minor and I am a mom, so I am literally guiding him. But guys, if a 14-year-old can do this, what say you? Age is nothing but a number. You can do this at whatever age you are in life. You can pick up this skill as a lifelong skill. It's here for everybody. We have a massive support system and community here of people. And all I would say is, guys, get stuck in, really learn about Forex trading. I don't deem it as hard as what I thought it was going to be. And that's because we have professional educators behind the platform. Something that took them 10, 20 years to learn, they've now condensed the need to knows down in a platform so that you are getting it literally within weeks, a few months. That's taken them 10, 20 years to find, to know. So we need to utilize this platform massively. And I can say from January right till now, I have learned so much off this platform, so much so I am now going into the actual markets and analyzing the markets for myself to look at opportunities to make money. And I want every single person on this call to experience that same thing. So with that said, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for allowing me to come on the call. And I'm going to give it back over to Derek, my bro. Thank you for having me on.
Let's go. Put some 777s for my sister, Chrisley Ramsey. She sent me a very, very funny video today, celebration video, and it's just unbelievable. This is what we love. We're family. It really is just incredible. All right, so next up we have my brother Jermaine, who is Jermaine Smith. I've known Jermaine for over 7 years. We've been working kind of cross line in a previous company, and he's earned multiple six figures in trading and investing, and he's a father, a gentleman that I greatly respect. He's I call him my personal bodyguard. He's about 6'5". He's a big unit. He's showing me how to get to a unit size too, and really excited for what he's been able to do. Incredible friend of mine, man. Someone that I really trust, respect, and really just excited to see how he continues to not only trade but also help other people to go out there and live their dreams. And Jermaine's going to talk to you guys really about the education side and how it's really impacted him and his family. So and also we have one more after him as well. So go ahead, Jermaine, and take it away, my brother.
How we doing, guys? How we doing? First of all, before I even go forth, I want to hand it. Derek knows I'm going to hand it back to him because we had a massive. I say we because this is truly a family and a team trying to achieve one common goal. And we want to celebrate Derek and Katrina for an achievement this week that is well above average. So congratulations. We won't go too much into details of that because we don't want to confuse the new people. But congratulations, congratulations. Derek, it's a bit unfair to ask someone that's been trading in the foreign exchange market to give them 1 to 2 minutes. But I'm gonna try and break it down. I'm gonna try and break it down. So guys, look, this is for anybody, first and foremost, that is new to this industry. Whether you have committed to NVU or you're thinking about it, this is for you. I've been a part of this industry now coming up to 7 years. Well, it will be 7 years as part of this industry. And I would definitely tell you this, it's the best industry in the entire world. Why? Because it allows you to earn money on your terms. It allows you to earn money at your own risk as well. I want to talk about something that is really fundamental, and I think this goes over a lot of people's heads when we talk about the foreign exchange market and what kind of money we can capitalize from the foreign exchange market, and that is the education. The education. I'm gonna always bring it back to the education. When I've had the opportunity to manage large teams, do some private coaching, etc. And one of the things that I know as a fact that if you skip the education, your understanding for the foreign exchange market is going to be very, very thin. Okay. So I want to just encourage each and every one of you that if you have not been a part of this company just yet and you're thinking of joining, start with the mindset of your education first. The money will come as you go along. I remember when I first joined this company, and I was already obviously 6 years into trading already. And for me, I've gone through a lot of education, a lot. I've done the whole YouTube thing. Guys, I want to just encourage you, don't do the whole YouTube thing. You're never going to get anywhere fast, right? And I don't know anybody that became rich off of YouTube, all right? Try to get yourself into a catalog of series where it's hosted in one place, which NVU has. When I first saw this education, I was absolutely blown away. When I say blown away, I was messaging Derek, I was messaging the groups. I actually messaged David Immonitier, Dr. David Immonitier, the actual part owner of the company, to say thank you. And kindly, nicely, he messaged me back as well. And I said, you know what, David? I said, you don't even need to hear this because I'm pretty sure that 100 people have told you this already. But I want to thank you because the education is a way out for us in terms of obtaining wealth. Okay. If you are now thinking about coming onto this platform, this would be my advice to you. And everybody does it a little bit different, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. I opened the education and I went through the education on one weekend. Now, yes, I have a history of the industry itself, but guys, you want to go through the education as quick as possible and then start applying the knowledge of what you've learned from the education. I want to just tail on to something that Derek said, and I don't want this to be a contradiction, but I'm going to tell you what it meant to me, what the goal meant to me. See, I heard Derek say, go out and live. Okay. But when I started learning from this education, my goal was get on board and learn. Okay. That was my goal. Get on board and learn. The more you learn, I tell you this now, the more you learn, the more money you'll make, the more confidence you'll be in this industry. 100%. I give it all back to Derek and the team for encouraging that. But first and foremost, as well, I give it back to the owners of the company, Ivan Tapia and Dr. David Imanitie, for actually creating something so awesome, so amazing that every single person that becomes a part of this opportunity can learn from. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up there because I could talk about Forex forever. Derek knows me already. I'm the Forex guy. So look, I'm going to hand it back to Derek. Derek, thank you so much for having me on this call today. And I hope to be doing a lot more testimonies to encourage people to get onto the board, get on board and learn with our education. Thanks, Derek.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, Jermaine Smith, my brother. He'll be our bodyguard at our event next month to make sure everything's on point. You know what I mean? Jermaine, you know that you're the bodyguard, right? Just remember that you're at the door. No one's gonna get in without a ticket. You know what I mean? We got some big hitters coming in. You know what I'm saying? We got some rappers coming in, some musicians coming in, some tennis players. Anyway, I digress. Next up, we have my brother called the Silver Surfer, right? Now, this gentleman right here, let me tell you right now, this gentleman came into the, and you know, it's very powerful because I remember the day he got started, right? And he came in with his beautiful wife, Althea, who happens to be Dominican like me. Boop, boop, boop. There's only about 100 of us, but, we're an army, you know what I mean? We're an army. And they came into the event super excited. They were super like, I mean, it was an event in Birmingham, and they came in and they were hungry. They were like, Derek, we're excited. We want to do this. And I saw the passion. I saw the excitement. And he came in, and you know what? I never forget, right? There was a training I done. You know me, I love my little fast start trainings, right? So I got on stage, and I'm talking, and I'm going in, and I'm preaching to the crowd. And the thing about it is, I always say to God, God bless me. I don't know who it's going to be, but just even if it's one person that's impacted, my job is done. I came down, 4 hours to Birmingham. It's like a flight, 4-hour flight. I'm joking. and he was there. He sat, and I remember he was sitting there, and he was taking notes. He was writing everything down. He was probably even writing down when I took a deep breath. He wrote down deep breath. That's how detailed he was. And to see him today leading, he's my co-pilot alongside Sylvia Ayo and Crystal and all the incredible traders. He is one of the co-pilots right now, helping people to earn income. He's taken it upon himself to assist the team to show them when to come in and come out of the markets when it comes down to silver. Right, I do a little bit of gold. They call me Gold Pappy, you know what I'm saying? But he's the Silver Surfer. So put a 777 for my brother, the one, the only, Mr. the Incredible, the Authentic, Jonathan Thompson.
Thank you so much, bro. And like I say,
are you looking good, bro? You're looking clean. I see you, bro.
thank you. You know what? I feel good. Got all hair done and everything like that. And you know what? That's all thanks to the leadership from yourself and Katrina and all the other leaders on here, to Yvonne and David for this great platform, and for the, I would say, unexpected windfall of funds that has come mine and my fiance Althea's way as well. But yeah, how can where do I begin? Yeah, that event that you said, bro, about that first one when I came and I was taking notes. I've still got those notes, and I still look over those notes as well to this day. I'm one where I learn best and I retain the best information once I've written it down. And because once you write something down, your mind then remembers that you wrote something down, and your eyes also see what you've written, and it's a more effective way for me to retain information. And I know that also would be the same case for quite a lot of people as well. But for me, that's always why you always see me taking notes. But yeah, and I also want to touch on what Jermaine said as well, and also Crystal, in terms of the education. If it wasn't for the education on this platform, as much as I might have had a little bit of previous experience, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't practice and keep learning and striving to be better, then it's worthless. So I've gone through. In fact, if anyone that was on the call last week, I actually did the call last week, and I showed everyone where they could look for certain videos in the education video, and they would see that mine says 100%, and I would 100% recommend everyone go through the videos as much as you can, as quick as you can. Obviously, everyone has things going on in the day, but we all have that. But we have like a good 5-10 minutes to go through a few videos. Um, but yeah, now this platform has given me the confidence to be able to actually even call out trades, as Derek said. I'm now affectionately known as Silver Surfer. I'm going to get a surfboard soon. Don't call me that one. But um, yeah, I'm able to help those, and it's not something that I feel like I have to do. It's something that I actually want to do. Um, One of my cousins, who actually was the first person I enrolled into um, NVISIONU as well. Um, he was one where I can say gave me those little core values where you want to turn up, you want to learn. Um, you show up, you show out, and I I got him started because he helped me with my initial trade, which my normal trade is a painter and decorator. And he got me started on that, and I returned that favor to him and said, "Look, you've helped me, and I'm going to help you." And yes, he's here as well. Big thank you to Richard. And yeah, I'm now. I would say another thing that has helped me to deal with is, believe it or not, I don't like public speaking. But you know what? I'm here right now speaking in front of all of you, which shows the value of this this community. This is where you have to. You don't have to, but you want to tell people about it. And why not tell people about it? This has helped me to be able to have multiple four-figure days where I'm withdrawing £1,000 more than one day. Me
Hold on, hold
painting
on,
the
hold on. Hold on. You said that way too fast. You said you had multiple four-figure days. You withdrew over £1,000 on several days. Say that again.
several days, including on my third day. It's since started from starting. So I started on the 10th. I made my deposit on the 12th at 9 a.m. with £250. And I was able to withdraw £1,000 3.5 hours later.
So you started with £250,
Yes,
and within 3.5 hours, you was able to withdraw a thousand
1,000.
pounds.
Yeah.
Woo! Sheesh! Let me hold something, man. Let me hold something, Jay. Listen. Help me out. Help a brother out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's just say um it's at that point where, why keep that to myself? Everyone should be able to earn, as if not the same, if not more, but able to earn the same percentage at least as what we're able to do. And that's why, along with yourself as well, bro, like, just blessing everybody back. There's no point learning the skill. We need to pass that skill on. Just like my cousin Richard passed that skill of painting and decorating onto me, I want to pass that skill of trading onto everybody that's here as well. And if you want to be riding that surfboard with me, make sure you watch your videos, stay plugged into the educational videos, because if there's things you forget, the answers are always in there. And I'll get questions sometimes asking, "Oh, how do I look for this? How do I look for that?" It's all in the educational videos. Some of the videos are like 5, 6 minutes long. There's a couple of videos that's like 2, 3 minutes long. The longest video is only 11 minutes long. And I can say that because I've gone through the whole thing. It doesn't take long. They're not long. If you need to take breaks, if you want to go back over them, do it. But I highly recommend you do it because once you learn this skill, nobody can take this skill away from you. And with that, well, I'm going to hand that back over to you.
My goodness, man. Thank you so much, JT, the Silver Surfer. Put a 777 for my brother. That's absolutely incredible, man. I mean, just congratulations to all of you. You know, just incredible to see what's happening. You know, like all of them touched on different things. Jermaine touched on the education. JT touched on everything. And Crystalia's, you know, her son is a superstar trader. So that speaks for itself, right? But this is an incredible, incredible platform. Now I want to show you guys right now the inside of the app, okay? And I'm going to show you guys right now what you will be getting started with. I'm going to show you exactly the app that we'll be using. I'm going to only focus on the NVISIONU app today, okay? Because that is really, this is the app that we're grateful to even have access to. And I remember the day that we actually got access to this app. I remember the day that we got access to the app, and it was an absolute wrap from that day on because we knew that this was going to be a life-changing situation. I'm going to give you guys a perspective. This application here that I'm going to show you, there's many companies in our industry, many companies that do trading as well, and we love them, right? I don't believe in competition, I believe in creation, right? But at the same time, all those other companies, when they saw what we released, they started looking at the same thing. We were the first company to release a tap-to-trade platform. Now I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean, okay? Because when I first started in the trading industry in 2017, the culture at that time was to get a trade. And for example, there'll be a trade that comes through and it will say buy gold. It will tell you the entry price of that trade. It will tell you where the target is supposed to be. And then it will also tell you if it doesn't go your way, it hits something called a stop loss, which is basically a barrier, right? So if it doesn't go in profit, it hits the stop loss and then you lose a little bit, but it's not as much as you would have lost had you not had that safety net. Does that make sense? So basically, a lot of those companies back then, we had to copy and paste all of the trades manually from one app into the other, okay? And even till now, we still do that in certain occasions. But what we have today is something that is absolutely cutting edge. It is the app that has changed lives. It's the app that has impacted more lives. I'm going to go back to the trading in a minute. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about trading and about Forex. But this is the application that is completely changing the game right now, okay? This application has given me and our organization an absolute life-changing experience. This application is your one-stop shop for trading and building and compounding your trading account, okay? So first and foremost, there's 5 buttons at the bottom. So when you join this platform, this application is only available for people that are in this community. But guess what? You can download it for free. You can download it, but you can't log in until you actually get started. And after the end of this call, the person that invited you will share some more information and show you exactly how to get started with this platform. But this application is phenomenal. Now on this first page, this is called your dashboard. So you've got your settings here, right? You've got your settings, you've got your email, your picture, you know, you've got your packages, whatever, right? And you can see, you can even follow all the pages. There's a whole layout of different settings on here. Then you go and you can see here, this is basically your dashboard. There's 4 videos that show you how to utilize the app. But again, we have a whole system designed. We have videos. And for those that are new, for those that have just got started today, I'm going to give you guys a little run through in a minute of exactly how to get started effectively and how to actually start trading with us. And this will go hand in hand for those, if you're a guest right now, but you get started tonight, you will know how to get yourself officially started and how to start trading, okay? Now, this application is the FL2 trading app. The other app you'll have is an app called MetaTrader 5. That's if you're in Europe, parts of Asia, and Africa. If you're in the United States, we're currently using a secondary app called Trade Locker. Okay? So if you're on the App Store right now, you can go ahead and download NVISIONU and MetaTrader 5 or Trade Locker based upon where you are. Someone can put it in the chat. Okay? Just to show you guys how the apps look, and it gives you a little feel. This is a free trial. We're showing you everything that we have. And I might extend it. Hey, I might extend this free trial. Let me know in the chat. Would you like me to extend it for, I don't know. But I got to see your energy. I mean, I don't know. Hey, I may be busy tomorrow, but I may spend some time on another free trial call. Okay? This application, as you can see, you go into connect. The next button is called connect. This is where all of the live sessions are going to be. You're going to get the chance to learn from professional traders, right? And learn exactly how to elevate your trading game. We have several different traders who are on this platform educating us on the markets. So for example, this lady here is called Market Maven. Market Maven, can you guys see Market Maven? Market Maven is one of our top traders for basics. She goes through a lot of the basic trading philosophies that will enable for you and your family to become competent in this market. So if you want to join the session, for example, it says 1 to 2 p.m. Wednesday, October the 30th. So at 1 p.m. tomorrow, I'll join session. What I can also do is I can set a reminder for this session, and the reminder is set. I can also add it to my calendar, and I can add it onto my calendar, my actual Apple calendar. I can add it onto my calendar so you can see when that session is taking place. If you're Spanish or if you're French, we have Spanish and French educators too. And we also have an educator for e-commerce if you want to build an e-commerce business. So there's several different, levels of education here with this company, okay? Now, FL2, this is where the money is made. So this part of the app is where the trades are called out. So as you can see, guys, write this down, especially if you're new or if you've just got started. This application is where you'll be taking your trades, okay? I'm going to attach a video in the chat. This is going to be your onboarding video. This video is the video that you're going to use, right, to onboard yourself into the company, okay? So if you're in the UK right now, if you're in Europe right now, if you're in the United States, if you're in Africa, if you're in Asia, if you're in Oceania, if you're in planet Mars, it doesn't even matter where you are. This application, this video is going to show you how to get yourself set up. Because trading is 90% mindset, 10% practical. So it's not just about just the trading. It's about your mentality. You've got to set an expectation for what you want. And in that video, I walk you through how that takes place. I'm gonna put the video in the chat. If someone has it, if someone has my onboarding video, could someone drop it in the chat, please? Thank you so much. If it hasn't been dropped, I'll do it later. All right. But this is the part where the trades are taking place. Now, as you guys can see, this here has. Can you guys see where it says entry? I want to make sure you guys can see everything. Can you see where it says entry and it says SL? Can you guys see that? Thank you so much. Thank you, Michaela. Appreciate it. Can you guys see where it says entry? This is where the trade will start from. So every single trade has an entry price. The market fluctuates up and down. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a chart so you guys can see. This is an example on how it looks. Okay, so can you guys see the red and the green bars? This is the Forex market. So as you can see, this is the gold versus the US dollar. So for example, what will happen is the market will go up and down, up and down. The red bars are showing you, can you guys see where the red bars are? The red bars are showing you that the market is going down. The price is going down, okay? The sellers are selling. When the green bars are showing, these green bars, it shows you that the buyers are buying. It's showing you the market is rising up in value. So if you place a buy at the bottom of that green line and the market goes up with your trade open, you're going to make money. If you place a trade at the top of that red line and the market goes down with the red line and you close the trade below where you entered and it's a sell order, you're going to what? Make money. Very, very simple. You buy low and you sell high. That's how the Forex market operates. If I have a car, if I have a Rolls Royce that I want to sell to my friend, you know, and my friend calls me, hey Derek, I want to buy a Rolls Royce. Now I bought the Rolls Royce for 300, right? 300,000, and he wants to buy it off me. I'm gonna try and sell it at the highest price, even though he's my friend. I'm not gonna try and lose too much on it, right? Or even a smartphone, an iPhone is £500, and you're selling it to the shop, and the shop want to sell it. They want to sell it for the high. They want to, hey, we'll buy it off you, but at the lowest price. But then I want to sell it at the lowest price, right? Oh, sorry, at the highest price. So you buy low and you sell high, okay? It's always, you want to sell at the highest point so the market can drop with your trade. Does that make sense, guys? So this is an example on what it is. So as you guys can see here, as you can see, there is a green. Can you see the green shaded, the green section and the red section? This is showing you where we want the market to go. So for example, that green section is where we want the market to push up. We are wishing on the star that the market is going to push up past that green zone as high as possible. If I place a buy at the bottom of that green line, my new people, let me ask you a question. Only my new people answer. If I place a trade at the bottom of that green section and the market goes in an upward direction, do I make money or do I lose money? My new people. No one if you've been here for a while, you know the answer, right? If I place a trade at the bottom of the green, you make money. See? My new people knew. You know what's going on. I hope you guys are new, right? So that's the whole idea. Okay? So the traders on this application, guess what they're doing? They're telling you when to buy and when to sell. And all you have to do, guys, is click on instant trade and you select how much risk. This is a whole nother training, right? I'm not going to go into that tonight, but this is called risk management. When you're trading, you cannot just trade your whole money on one trade. Otherwise, it will be a long night for you, right? You want to be able to make money, but make it in incremental values, incremental trades. So you select a risk, for example, 0.10, and you press confirm. Once you press this, you swipe to the right and the trade opens up into the market. Okay? And then you can see the active trades. There's no active trades right now because, this current, I haven't opened up any trades recently. When you go into closed trades, you can see all of the trades that have been closed with this app. So these are trades that I've done, right? Utilizing the NVISIONU app. So as you can see, £56. This was, that was on the 23rd, £28, £159, £345, £38, £39. I took some losses too. That's okay. That's part of the game, right? We're not here to give you guys a fairy tale. In trading, you will win. You will win some. You will lose some. But the whole idea is that your wins outweigh your losses. Does that make sense? Right? Your wins outweigh your losses. That's the whole idea. Okay? And the Forex market is full of ups and downs. As you guys can see, whenever you place a trade on this application, they'll tell you what time the trade has been placed and they'll tell you what date. So you can look back at all of your results and you can actually look at what's been happening in your particular account, and you can actually do a portfolio. You can tell people, hey, out of every 10 trades that I've taken, I've won 7, I've won 6, right? I've won 8. Okay? So FL2, you can see on this FL2 section all of the trades that have been placed. So there's an entry price, there's a take profit, and then there's a stop loss. The stop loss is where you don't want the market to get there, but if it does get there, it's a safety net. Take profit is where we want the market to go. So as you can see, there's several trades, and this application is so accurate. Okay, right now our ratio is around 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 trades are wins. And why do I say that? Well, look here. Can you guys see where it says XAU USD? Can you guys see that that gold circle next to it, right? That gold circle represents a win. It's like a gold crown. Can you see where it says take profit hit? You know what that means? Take profit hit means money. Okay? Another trade, win. Another trade. This was a stop loss. That's okay. It happens. Right? Stop loss. Take profit. Hit. This is the CHF. This is the Swiss franc traded against the Japanese yen. This was a win. This was a gold trade. Another win. XAU. Stop loss. No problem. We win it. We go again. Euro USD. Win. Euro USD. Win. I could go all day long. The ratio of wins have been incredible in our platform. So if you take 10 trades, right, and you're utilizing the right system, you can actually go out there and make incredible income. Now I'm going to show you an example on what you would have made had you started with a certain amount of money. Now the average person is going to start with around £500. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example. If you had started with around £500, okay, £500, you started with £500 trading, and you were trading a couple of trades that you done with a small moderate amount of risk, you would have made £219 from that £500. Listen, guys, if you put £500 in the bank, are you going to make £200 back from that money? That's a 20% growth, right? That's an incredible amount of money you've made, right? No, sorry, it's even more. It's 40% growth, right? If you have a higher risk amount, you could double your account. This risk is a little bit more. But if you start with £500 and you apply a little bit more risk, you're telling me I can start with £500 and make £439 back from a couple of trades? Yes. This is the proof. This is showing you what you can make. If you want to start with more money, if you're a big baller, you know, and you want to make some serious money, right? You want to make some serious money. You ain't playing no games. You're trying to really get to the bag. Okay? And you started with, let's say, you started with £1,000, right? Do you know you could actually triple that £1,000? Again, I'm not selling you guys a dream. Here is the reality. Look, can you guys see this? This shows you how much you would have made. If you start with £1,000, you can easily make a couple thousand back. Jonathan just told you he started with 250 and grew his account to over £1,000. Withdrew £1,000, but you see, he applied the right strategy. See, a lot of you look at the money, but you don't look at the strategy. The strategies, we teach it in our academy. We show you how to get to the money, right? If you started with a couple grand, let's say you started with a couple grand, you started with £2,500, and you started trading, and you know it's $2,500 or £2,500, and you started to use a consistent, a decent risk. It's quite a, it's not a small risk, but it's not a big risk either. But you're utilizing the platform, you would walk away with over £6,000. This is not an income claim. This is what can happen. There will be ups and downs, but I'm telling you, this is projecting what you can actually make. Put a 7 in the chat if you wouldn't mind doubling your money in the first month. Because that's the reality. That's what can happen, okay? That's the NVISIONU app. It's a whole, listen, when I was in that app just now, it's like I'm in a whole different world. Now I'm going to quickly show you guys the education that we have, okay? I know a lot of the team today were focusing and talking about the education. Now I'm going to show you guys the education, okay? I'm going to show you right now the first method of education, right? Which is called the FL2 Academy, okay? The FL2 Academy is our education academy. We have a crypto academy if you want to learn about crypto, okay? We have several different academies. We have financial literacy, which I have that. Metaverse, which I also have, right? And we've completed multiple times the Forex Academy. Okay? So for example, if I click on introduction, okay, I click on beginners, right? There's several different classes that will focus on different things. Okay? So for example, if I want to learn about interest rates, there's a video that will talk about interest rates. Does that make sense? There's guys, and Jermaine was saying this, someone that's been trading for many, many, many years. Okay? Many, many years. The level of education, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. Okay? Let me give you guys an example on how this looks.
Welcome back. In our previous class, we delved into the fascinating world of the central bank and its arsenal of tools for influencing the economy. We explored concepts such as currency value, inflation, and deflation, examining how fluctuations in currency value can impact our day-to-day expenses. Today, we're going to take a deeper dive into the practical application of these ideas as traders. As we revisit the notion of supply and demand, let's focus on currency value. Whenever a commodity or asset becomes more abundant, its value tends to diminish. This principle holds true for currency as well. Therefore, as traders, it is imperative that we scrutinize the available currency supply and closely analyze how various economic news and events may affect it. For instance, let's consider the profound implications of changes in interest rates as set forth by the Federal Reserve. If the Federal Reserve announces a reduction in interest rates, it leads to an increase in the money supply. Lower interest rates make borrowing money more affordable, prompting individuals and businesses to take on debt that was previously deemed too costly. This surge in borrowing translates to a greater availability of money within the United States economy. Now, let's explore the implications of this increased money supply for us as traders. When more money floods the economy, the value of the dollar naturally diminishes. In simple terms, the dollar weakens. As astute traders, we must bear in mind that in currency pair trading, we compare and assess two currencies based on their fundamental factors.
So as you can see, I mean, I love listening to Smart because he doesn't stutter, he doesn't say he doesn't say he just talks, right? So this guys, I've been through this academy twice myself. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to do something I haven't done. And this academy has completely shifted my mindset when it comes to trading. So much value. So when you combine this application, right? The trading app I just showed you, you combine that with the education with the app, it's game over. Okay? There's 139 videos in the academy. If you watch 5 videos a day, guys, let me know in the chat. Can you dedicate 20 minutes? I see JT's there with his baby. Even the baby can watch 5 videos a day. It's not hard. My son's 1 year old. He's watching the videos, right? Let me know in the chat. Can you dedicate, guys? If you say no to this question, just leave the call. I'm sorry, okay? So I don't want to waste your time. I need you guys to commit. Can you commit 15 to 20 minutes a day to learn about how to make more money? If you can't do that, then you might be Beyonce. I'm on tour. You know, if you're Beyonce, then I understand. If you're regular people like you and I, regular everyday people, right? We have time. We have 20 minutes a day to watch. Okay. Now, my new people, right? I'm showing you guys now about the onboarding process, guys. Okay. When you go back to your so guys, new people, you log into your back office. Okay. And even for the guests that are here for the first time, I'm showing you how this whole process works. We're almost done. We're almost done here, guys. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys right now. When you go back into the back office, you click onto where it says FL2 Live Education. This is your back office. You can see your name. You can see, this is for your networking side of the business. But you can see your package. Make sure you're active. Okay. That must be a non-negotiable. If you want to win, you got to pay the price. You've got to be active, have an active package so you can actually use what you're paying for. You can use it and you can be consistently active. You got to invest, guys, in yourself. The average business, it costs 15, 20, 25,000 to even start. All we're asking for is keep your subscription active so you can utilize month by month what you're paying for. Okay? You're not paying it for me, you're paying it for you to get the information. Does that make sense? Right? So FL2 live education. My new people, listen up. Okay? Listen up, guys. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? So as you guys can see, we have an incredible back office here. You can follow the Telegram channel. We have tickets. Guys, I want to give a little plug for the Alive Convention 2025 in May. Get your tickets now. Doesn't matter if you're not even in the company. Get your ticket, because I know you're going to be in anyway. I know you're getting in. Come on, guys, talk to me. You know, you can whisper in my ear, but I know you're getting in. It's already done. This is the best platform in the world. This platform has several educators. So what you can do is there's different sections: Forex, crypto, financial literacy. So for example, we're going to click on, right, this lady called Aisha Rags, okay? And she is an educator that is absolutely incredible. She talks about a lot of things that people need to know, okay? There's a chat box here when the live session comes on, right? And there's a whole variety of educators: Spanish, English, various different languages, okay? You got e-commerce, right? Michael Edwards is another great educator, right? All these educators are here to show you how to trade, how to multiply your money in the world's largest and most liquid financial market, okay? We have a platform for you. This is for you to grasp. This is for you to be a part of this. This is for you to understand. Guys, we even have a calendar, right, to show you all the sessions that are taking place. So you have an opportunity to tap in. Whatever time zone, figure out your time zone, right? We have Richard Hall, also known as Market Bully, phenomenal educator, phenomenal. He just hit, Ruby. Massive congratulations to you, Richard Hall, incredible friend of mine. One of the best traders ever. He is in this platform, utilizing the education, showing people how to get into the education, giving us the value on US 100, US 500. But the more you learn, the more you get involved and you actually apply. You can't just come in and expect a miracle. Or let me just wish on, let me just manifest. Listen, manifestation only happens when you put in the work. Don't just believe in the hocus pocus. Yeah, we talk about belief a lot, but the way that faith without works is dead. So you've got to believe that you can do it, but you've got to put in the work too, guys. Okay? And this education platform is phenomenal. We have so much value for you. Okay, guys? So that is the platform. That's the education. 5 videos a day. Then you want to go over to the live education. What I do, I watch 1 live video a day. Okay? Even as busy as I am, right? I make sure I'm sharpening my axe when it comes to the Forex market. Okay, guys? So my new people, there's a link. Someone put the link in there again. Let's give me a second. Let me actually just do it myself, right? I'm gonna put in the link of the onboarding session. Okay? And my new people that are new to the team, you've got started a couple of days ago. You might have started today, yesterday, right? I'm going to show you guys the video I want you to watch. And there's also a message that your sponsor, whoever enrolled you into the platform, right? There's a message that you would have been sent. Okay? This is the video, guys. I just put it in the chat again. Can everyone see that video? That's the link, okay? Perfect. So now, guys, I'm going to show you one more thing before we end this call. We're going to promote tomorrow's call because I think you guys want to call tomorrow. So we're going to see what we can do. We have a couple special guests on tomorrow's call. All right. So as you can see here, right? There are several different steps, but the first 2 steps apply to your trading journey. So for my people that are not even in the company yet, this is the process. Well, depending on if you're in, depending on whatever team you're in, your sponsor will have a system, but this is the system that we use. We use the 5-step system. The first 2, ignore the last 3. That's to do with the network marketing side. But for the first 2 steps is crucial to you starting your journey and having success. The first step is, what's your why? Find out what's your why. You should know your why. You should know what are the 5 reasons that you want to win, right? When I came into the industry, I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to make 6 figures. I had a dream. I had a vision. Okay, that's what drove me in my good days and my not so good days. You have to know why you're doing this business. Don't just come into the business to make money. It's not enough just to make money. You know why? When you make the money, what next? When you make the money, you'll be demotivated. Why am I still working? I'm going to be working till 5 a.m. today. You know why? All these ranks are great, but I'm doing it for my group to hit these ranks. I'm doing it for my group to become 6-figure traders. That's why my work ethic was the same as it was when I was a team consultant. Now, where we are today, obviously it changes with intensity and leadership, but the whole idea is my why drives me. And what is your why? WHY, what hurts you, or what helps you? What is it that's going to hurt you emotionally in a way where it will make you want to go and achieve your goals? Do you want to prove someone wrong? Do you want to help your family? Do you want to buy a dream car? Do you want to impact people back where you're from? Pick your 5 reasons and send it to your coach. Even if you're not in the business yet. I said yet. Still, whoever invited you, send them the 5 reasons right now. Second step, become a product of the product. Watch that onboarding video and we'll show you. Now, you're going to have a broker account. Okay, write this down. You're going to have a broker account. The broker account is where you're going to link that account to the NVISIONU app. So you'll be placing the trades on the app that I just showed you. And there's another app called MetaTrader 5. I don't have time to go through that tonight. But MT5 is like the sister app that you'll be using, okay, to trade alongside the NVISIONU app. And so the brokerage account, we use whatever broker you want to use. IC Markets, Vantage, XNES. There's several brokers you can use, right? And the broker, you're going to connect the broker to the NVISIONU app and also to MT5 or Trade Locker, and you'll be trading on those apps. And your sponsor will show you how that happens. But the onboarding video will show you how to get yourself started in the company, guys. Okay, guys? So if you're here for the first time, and you might have some more questions, you might be still unsure about certain things, but get back to the person that invited you right now, okay? And what they'll do is they'll walk you through some more things. They might give you another presentation, but let me know in the chat for my new people. I want to make sure hopefully I've done a good job. Let me know in the chat if you're new and you have much better understanding about the Forex markets now. Let me know in the chat. I pray I've done, even if it's one of you that can say that, I'll be grateful. Okay? So this is what we do, right? Enriching, empowering, and educating 1 billion people's lives, helping people to become successful in the Forex and crypto markets. So with that being said, tomorrow night, I have decided, the angels have spoken. They spoke to me and said, Derek, do another call. Christy Lee, we got 2 incredible speakers tomorrow. My sister from Nigeria, Sylvia Ayo, who is really my backbone. I say me and Kat's backbone. She's helped us in so many ways you will never imagine. We've been together for 7 years, working together, building together, traveling together. We've been across the world together, right? And she will be on the call tomorrow. Now, and also with Christy Lee, who you heard from earlier. Now here's what I want you guys to do. This link is now open to 500 people. So I want you, yes, you're on this call, right? Whoever, even if you're new, get started tonight. Do the necessary information. Do the phone calls, talk to your spot, talk to whoever invited you, get started, and bring 2 people on tomorrow's call. Just 2. Bring 2 people, 2 of your friends on tomorrow's call. And we're going to extend the free trial by another day. We're going to give you some more insight into the platform. Sylvia will be going through. Sylvia's one of the best presenters ever. She'll be breaking down. This call, though, will be at 8 p.m. UK time. So it'll be an hour earlier than tonight. So I'm going to put it on the chat. It'll be an hour earlier, 9 p.m. Nigeria time, 8 p.m. UK time. And then we'll do the EST, CST, PST, and all the other T's, right? But this is going to be a phenomenal call tomorrow evening. Do not miss this call. This lady, Sylvia Io, is a multiple six-figure earner. Hundreds of thousands and thousands of dollars multiple times. An incredible mother, an incredible sister to me and my wife, an incredible mentor to thousands of people all over the world, right? She will be presenting. Have you ever heard from a rich person before? It's a little bit different from hearing from a regular person, right? She is super successful. She'll be breaking down the platform. I really believe, and I'm going to speak it, I'm going to prophesy right now, we're going to have 500 people on that call tomorrow, okay? I'm going to step out the way. I'm not going to be on the call. It will be Sylvia. She'll pass it over to Krista Lee, who will be covering even more detail about, she'll be talking about compounding, she'll be talking about the app and really how to get the best out of the application. She might be touching on MT5 as well. So if you're new on this call, get started right now, okay? And if any of you on this call are already in the team and you're still a little bit unsure about how to get on board, we can actually do a private call. You can get my contact number and we can actually go through the onboarding process. But the video that I've said, I'm going to do it one more time. There's the video, right? Save the video, watch the video, right? The video will break down the whole process. I made the video so that you guys can leverage it with, you know, yes, people are going to help you, but the video will give you that direction. You can stop and start it whenever you want. So anyway, with that being said, I'll see you all tomorrow night. I really appreciate you guys being on this call with us. Really appreciate your time and your attentiveness being on this call. God bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. And I'm going to see you at the beaches and most certainly at the banks. Take care, good night, and God bless.
Best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.